and then look at that value and see opportunity. Because I grant you this, I promise you this, that every passion has value, and every value has tremendous opportunity. Well, what is opportunity? Well, it comes in many, you could describe it as getting paid for what you really love to do. It could mean many things. It doesn't have to be money based, but in many ways it can be, because you will begin to, as you begin to solve other people's problems with your uniqueness and your passion, people will find value and they'll want to reward you based on that value. So it could be in the arts, it could be in performance, it could be in many ways. It could be writing. For instance, myself, I love to write, I love to create, and there's value in that, and it provides opportunity. So I end up with books and things like this that I'm creating for you today, all because I've embraced who I really am and what really excites me in life. All right, so let's ask some questions about what it is you really want and help you narrow this focus down. Ask yourself, and I encourage you to do this, don't just put this off, but to stop this video if need be. Do it right away, do it this evening, but please do not put this off. It's very important that you actually do this. Ask yourself, what are the 3 limiting beliefs that keep me from having what it is that I want? What are those 3 limiting beliefs? In other words, what are the beliefs that I have that are robbing me from what it is I really want? Okay, so it's important to answer this question. Let's ask, once you answer those 3 questions, what I want you to do is go to the next question here, which says, what has these 3 limiting beliefs costed me in the past? So you've been believing certain things about yourself, about your world, maybe others around you, and it's these limiting beliefs that have held you. Now, you have a dream, you have a want, you have a desire. What has that costed you by not acting because you had these certain beliefs? So what kind of beliefs am I talking about? Well, it could be a belief that I'm too young, or nobody will take me seriously. Or it might be a belief about your age, you're too old. It might be a belief about your looks. It might be a belief about your weight. It might be a belief about your intelligence. But these are all self-limiting beliefs that have costed us in the past. It's kept us from moving forward where it concerns our future. So what might that be for you? What has it costed you in the past, holding on to these beliefs? All right, let's ask the next question. What are these 3 limiting beliefs costing me right now? How are they affecting you right now in your life? What is it costing you? Okay. Now, as we ask these questions, you might feel a little uncomfortable because it brings up some feelings where it concerns, wow, I blew it there, I blew it here. But it's important that you go through this process because it's going to create a motivational curve. This is part of the process that I want you to experience so that we can move you right onto the right track, okay? All right, so here's a third question. What will these limiting beliefs cost me in the future? In other words, if I continue believing what I'm currently believing about what has stopped me from moving forward concerning my dreams, concerning what it is I really want, if I continue to do that, what is that really going to cost me in the future? Well, it means I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just going to stay right where I'm at, right? Answer that question for yourself. What does that mean for you personally? For me, it might mean, okay, well, why should I might have a belief about myself where it concerns putting this video together or writing a book. Maybe I think, well, maybe nobody really is interested in moving forward with their life. Maybe there's people out here that are just content to let things be and stay in their pain, okay? And so because of that belief, it affects my thoughts, which in turn affects my focus, which in turn affects how I feel about myself and about my actions. So guess what? I never write a book. I never create a video. I never move forward. And if I stayed in that in the past, what would it have costed me? Oh, tremendously. It would have really negatively impacted. I would never produce out of who I really am, my uniqueness, my own gifting. All right, so how would that cost me in the present tense? Well, I wouldn't be producing anything. I wouldn't be sitting here with you right now. And how does that affect me in the future? Well, there are thousands and thousands of people who will have never heard this incredible message about who they are and what they can do and what they can achieve. See the impact? So I need to ask myself a question about how I can change that, okay? So here it is. What would you really need to believe in order to achieve this now? What would I have to believe? How would I have to change my belief? How my perception about this thing that I felt has stopped me in the past or even right now in order for me to get what I really want in life? Okay, so in the example I gave you would have to believe that there are people out here that are hungry to move forward with their life. They want to expand. They want to move forward where it concerns their personal life, their self-development. There are businesses out there that want to expand and grow in their vision of who they are and how they can impact their market. There's organizations and churches that want to expand the thinking processes of people within their church. So as I begin to change that belief, it changes what? It changes my thoughts, which in turn changes my focus, which continues me into positive feelings, which then directs my actions and impacts the results that I'm getting, and of course creates an incredible, incredible future. Well, I hope that encouraged you. Great way, a great tool that you can use on a personal level. And don't be afraid to go back to this process. I can make this available in a downloadable PDF for you. I'll put that up on my website, and you can use it, and you can actually answer the questions. Go back to it if you feel like you're demotivated for one reason or another, or it concerns an issue, or on a day-to-day basis. Go back and ask these questions about your limiting beliefs. What are you believing? And then ask yourself, what is it I really need to believe in order to achieve and move forward? And it'll change your feelings right away. A great exercise. All right, so you can get that. I'll put that up on my website over on lifeexpansionexpert.com. I do have a brand new book that I'm getting ready to release. It's probably by the time you see this, it'll already be out, called Empowered for Life. It's actually called Empowered: How to Expand the Boundary Lines of Your Life. Very exciting read, and I encourage you to pick that up. Also, I want to give you a couple of free gifts. I have two brand new ebooks. One's called The Magic of Creating Something Out of Nothing. It's from zero to wealth, starting from nothing and creating something. And that's a great little ebook you want to pick up on my website. Also, How to Create Your Mission Statement and Live a Life on Purpose. Pick that up. I have a link right there on the lifeexpansionexpert.com website. It'll take you over to my Facebook page. We have a brand new Facebook page called Your Success Plan. And go ahead and join as a member there. You just click the like button up on the very top, and it'll add you there so that whenever we come out with new resources and videos like this, and there's a community there that you can interact with. Very exciting stuff. I encourage you to connect with our community, our growing community, and expand your life now. Okay? All right. Thank you for being with me, and God bless. Bye-bye.